Hi guys, Sidewinder here. Welcome back to episode 2 of Armwrestling Basics. Sorry if I'm a little bit slower today. It's been Easter celebrations and I'm coming off a very long road to see my grandma. Today we're talking about the number and the nature of exercises in arm wrestling. We've established in episode 1 that we can do pretty well off of just specific training, disregarding general strength training, powerlifting, or bodybuilding. Uh, and now we're going into how much should we do or what should we do for arm wrestling. So let's take it this way. There are opposite sides of the spectrum. There's the people that want to be complete arm wrestlers or the weekend warriors. So the way I imagined this discussion is starting off with the people who want to be much more on the rather complete end of the spectrum. So what do we need in arm wrestling? Well, we have the rising aspect. So that's one. Okay, so pulling on your knuckle. Uh, then we might have the pronation, let's say on the thumb. So here, that's two exercises. Maybe we want purely back pressure based lift, so just normal hammer curling. So that's three. Maybe we want some biceps with internal rotation included, because biceps alone doesn't do much in arm wrestling, but biceps with internal rotation can actually help in a hook. So that's four. Then we might have kind of a press, which can combine very well with supination here. Okay, so that's five. And then we have back training, like a drag, pulling towards ourselves. And finally, we can call on some side pressure, like direct side pressure, directly from the side, if you're a fan of that. So that brings us up to 7 exercises. I haven't included the cup because you can train it with drag or with the side. So yeah. So that's our 7 exercises for the complete arm wrestler. Now, what to do if you're a weekend warrior and try to get the best bang for your buck in the shortest amount of time possible and with the littlest resources? Well, if you think about it, you need hammer power and some pronation in arm wrestling, and you can combine those. So you can do, let's say, high pronation exercise, but actually include the back pressure. So the weight is pulling here. Why not low pronation? Well, because if you only train low pronation in this way, in this kind of minimalistic approach, you are going to dump your rise very often in matches. So training the high pronation allows you to maintain some degree of rising stimulus and thus making it a more complete exercise. And then you can do side pressure exercise where you drag the weight down towards you. So that's the back aspect of it. Then you have a fat implement, a fat grip implement that you can cup. And then you have an internal rotation aspect of it, where you use your chest and your subscapularis. And then you can finish it off with a press. So that's pretty much 2 exercises that you can progress off for quite a long time. But of course, you will not be a complete arm wrestler by doing that. So, 2 exercises versus 7 exercises. That's quite a lot in the middle, right? Well, you may want to prioritize some exercises and give up on others altogether. So let's say you don't want to have a press, it's okay. You can drop down from 7 exercises to only 6. Uh, let's say you're purely a top roller, so maybe you can drop the biceps with internal rotation. Uh, this is the beauty of arm wrestling specific training, that you can tailor it according to your needs, your style, the time and resources that you can allocate. But as a general guideline, between 2 at the least and 7 exercise, kind of the most, you can find most of your gains. Now, of course, I had someone in the comments tell me that we should be training to be proportional, like not just look like Popeye. And I can agree with that. I mean, if that is something that you want to do for yourself, if you want to look a certain way, or also doing arm wrestling training and competing, then that's perfectly fine. I mean, you can choose the number and types of exercises in this range from 2 to 7 for arm wrestling, and then sprinkle your own ideas. You can add some general strength training, or maybe you can do some more variations on a certain specific exercise. You can feel free to experiment, but as this is a channel that's mostly geared towards specifically training for arm wrestling in the most time efficient way. These were my thoughts. I hope they help you. And if you want, if you like, and if you want to help the channel grow, please like, subscribe, comment, and all the things that YouTube wants us to do. Thank you, and I'll see you next time in episode 3. Goodbye.